Welcome to Study Loop.
To find the 90th percentile SAT score, given that the average score is 1028 and that the standard deviation is 92. So 90th percentile just means that we're looking for the score which has 90% of the data values underneath it. So 90th percentile can be written as 0.9. It's a probability 0.9. And so now we're just going to look at our table and find the z value corresponding to the probability of 0.9. And we're going to get z is equal to 1.28. And now we can write the expression x is equal to mu plus z sigma. And this is a general formula, which just means that the corresponding value is the mean increased by the product of the z-scores and the standard deviation. And that is because the z-score is just a measure of the number of standard deviations that the value is from the mean. So if you just start plugging in all the values that we have, like mu is equal to 1028, and then z is just found to be 1.28. Sorry, excuse my 8. Okay. It's plus 1.28, and we know our standard deviation is 92. So when we plug that into a calculator, we get our x to be equal to 1145.76. So that is the first part. Now the second part of the question is asking us to find the probability that a randomly selected score exceeds 1200. So the probability the randomly selected score exceeds 1200. So we're just going to find the z value, which we know is equal to x minus mu over sigma, which is equal to 1200. If you plug in this value, 1200 minus the average, which was 1028, over the standard deviation, which we found to be 92, which we were given. And now if we solve that, we're going to get 1.87. So now we're just going to find the corresponding probability to the z value from our table, and that's going to be 0.9693. And so now we can rewrite this expression as probability that c is greater than 1.87, which was our value of z, and that is equal to 1 minus the probability that z is less than 1.87, because the probability adds up to 1. And so now you just plug in the probability that we found associated with the z value. So 1 minus 0.9693, which is equal to 0.0307.